So why are we all inherently selfish? Well, according to Hinduism, it is because there is only one self in existence. You can call that God, self, consciousness, whatever you want to call it. It is the one self appearing as many. A good example would be, just say you had a mirror, one undivided solid mirror that had a self to it, the feeling of self. Now you smash it into 500 pieces. Now you've got 500 little pieces of mirror, all with that intrinsic feeling of self. They all feel like they have a self, but they all appear differently. But it's all the one mirror just smashed into 500 pieces. That's what's happening in reality, according to Hinduism. And that's why we're all inherently selfish, because there is only the one self. So here's a good example. Imagine if you said, I love my job, and someone was to say, well, we won't pay you because you love your job so much. You just do the job, we won't pay you. And you say, no, I need the money. And then they say, okay, we'll give you all the money you want, but you can't spend it on anything. And you say, no, I need those things. I need those things that money can buy to give to my family. And then they were to say, well, we'll give you all the things, but give it to some random family. You'll say, no, they have to go to my family. Why is that? Because all their happiness comes from me and mine when it comes down to it. Why do people not choose to have kids? Some people might say because they're selfish. Well, why do people choose to have kids? You can also say it's out of selfishness because it's going to give you happiness now or in the future. So this word selfish, it does sound bad, but ultimately we're all doing it. So there's no problem. Why do others help and give? Because for some people, helping and giving makes them feel good. What's another reason others give? Out of obligation, like when you pay taxes, you must give. If you don't, there's consequences. Ourselves don't want to experience those consequences, so we give. Another reason to give is out of guilt and shame. Imagine if all your peers are giving and you're not. You're going to feel embarrassed, ashamed, guilty. So then you feel like, I have to give. And existing, we all want to exist because we know it's a source of happiness as well. When people say they don't want to exist anymore, it's not that they don't want to exist. They don't want to really get rid of themselves. They just want to get rid of their problems that are either perceived or real. If you get rid of the problems that are real or perceived, ask them, how's your project going of wanting to end it all? They won't. People don't want to end themselves, they want to end the problems that are happening. So whether you hear this information or not, intuitively you know you are your own source of happiness. You are your own source of happiness, and you intrinsically want to exist. And that's why we do everything in life. So this is what they're teaching in Eastern philosophy. To find out more, I encourage you to do your own research. I'm just putting it out there. Alright, take care everyone.